Hello. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I have some real big steps ahead of me, and I was just kind of wondering if you could kind of give me your best, maybe send a blessing or something.
Well, we have to tell you that you don't have to come and sit in the hot seat for that. That is something that is always given to you all the time, all the time, all the time. Now, what we could do is maybe talk you into believing that.
You know what? I actually do believe that. I do understand what you're saying, but it was really hard for me to kind of ask what I would like to know, basically.
So if you already know that, what's this about?
Maybe a blessing, like not the same type of blessing that you're thinking about, but something a little bit different. It's really hard to explain because I'm not really able to explain what I'm doing right now or what I'm about to do, but
Well, know these things. Just relax and listen to us for a little while. Know these things. You are never, not one moment ever, by yourself. And it's not just a friend, as in the way the idea of inner being sounds. It's all of the non-physical family. Putting numbers to it waters it down and makes it feel less significant. It's God force. It's the consciousness that makes up God force, keenly aware of you, aware of what you've lived, what you've asked for, what that asking has created, and what you are now asking for. You are understood. Now, I want to go back to something that we were saying earlier. When you are choosing the mutuality with your inner being, you are understood. And you know, that's the reason that everyone is trying to get someone else to go along with them about something. You're looking for understanding all the time. And we know that it can't be instantly satisfying for any of you to hear us say, you are understood. But when we say you are understood, we mean it. We mean that all of the things that you've ever heard about rightness and wrongness, and all of the things that you've ever heard about this appropriate behavior and that appropriate behavior, all of those things that you've ever heard are surpassed by the understanding that your inner being has about you. You are understood. You are understood and adored. You are understood and still focused upon.
especially since I have started becoming more spiritual, I have never felt more misunderstood, even around other spiritual people, especially around people, call them muggles, or call people who just aren't woke up
But
yet.
think about why that is. It's because you're trying to interpret the spirituality through the humans that aren't there.
I've had a really hard time reaching out to spiritual people for help.
You have a direct route. Why use an interpreter?
Sorry, one more time, please.
Because the interpreters always introduce some of their own stuff to the mix.
I understand what you're saying, yeah.
And is that satisfying?
No, because it's very lonely.
But you see, what you're just saying doesn't make any sense. What you're saying is, I seek alignment with source energy, because that's what the ultimate definition of spirituality is. I seek alignment with my source energy. I seek alignment with that pure positive energy and that clarity. In Abraham speak, I seek alignment with what's in my vortex and with all who are there, all the cooperative components that are gathered there. And what you just said that doesn't make any sense is, all of that's real, but I need somebody else to explain it to me or interpret it to me, and so far I'm not really feeling it. And that's because you got to go direct.
No, actually, it's just totally not resonating with how I actually feel what you're saying, though.
Then talk more to us.
It's really complicated.
So are you underestimating our ability to understand?
No.
Well, then tell us.
You know what? I'm not too sure. I promise there's actually something that I'm working on. Yeah, okay. All right, Abraham. Pretty shortly here, I'm going to be orchestrating something that's going to get rid of all weapons of mass destruction. Can you help me with that?
It's going to take a minute.
Okay, I got time.
Sometimes people say to us, will you join our peace movement? Can you relax and trust that we're getting to where you want to be? and let us get you there through the path of least resistance, because we know everything that's going on with you and everything that's coming along with it, and we can guide you through the path of least resistance to a resolution here. So can you allow us to guide you, and you for just a little bit not try so hard to guide us?
To which, sorry?
Allow us to guide you,
Yeah.
and you try not so hard to guide us.
Oh, to guide you, okay.
So we have some questions that will feel soft, maybe even silly to you at first, but there is a method to our madness, so just follow us a little bit. Sometimes people will say, Abraham, will you come to a peace march with us, or a peace something with us? Will you help us create peace on earth? And we say, we would not join such a movement, because it is our knowing that everyone is free to create their own reality. So we will teach you how to find a vibration that will allow it around you, but we know for sure that we can't teach you a way to force everyone else into something that maybe they do not want, or maybe that they're not ready to allow. Because in this universe, there is no such thing as law of assertion. There is law of attraction, there is the art of allowing, but there is no such thing as the law of assertion. So how you doing? You all right?
I'm good, but we're still not really dialed in with this.
You're not patient enough to allow us to get there.
Okay, no, I'm good.
What we're doing is we're building a premise to help you to understand that you don't get to assert what you want onto others, even if you have determined that what you are asserting is really better for everyone else. Still, the laws of the universe and the non-physical angels, in fact that which you call God, will not assist you in making it your way.
I didn't say it was going to be. I don't think anybody would do something like go after the weapons of mass destruction if you weren't divinely guided in the first place and didn't have a vision. I don't think, I mean, it would...
Remember the conversation that we had just a little bit ago, the conversation that we had about how our friend was talking about opposition, and we were talking about how when you find alignment, then you accomplish a leverage that all forces assist you in. So it's not about pushing away the weapons of mass destruction. It's about amplifying a vibration that does not hold them.
I think it may have been a mistake coming up. I might actually just hop back down because, yeah, it's a little bit different. Yeah, yeah.
Well, you might as well leave before all of them do.
Okay, no, thank you. No.
All is well.